Sitting listlessly upon this rotten driftwood log today, watching the slate gray ocean swells collide against the shore. My optimistic aspirations have quietly drifted away as I contemplate the items I can no longer restore. This fractured heart feels like a shipwrecked maritime hull as the distant cries of lonely seabirds become entirely null.
Patience, traveling daughter, when the coastal winds howl loud, the internal compass must remain perfectly, beautifully aligned. Do not allow your perspective to be blanketed by a dark cloud, leaving the superficial attachments of their
cities behind.
True sanctuary exists where the salt water meets the sand, where the sovereign elements rejuvenate the exhausted land. Damp sea spray stinging my unbrushed eyelids now. Let the refreshing breeze clear your furrowed brow.
Standing outside the boundaries of their industrial port, coastal grief dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam, guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ executes a long sustained briny blues bend, signaling that this era of emotional desolation
is approaching its end.
Nod your head to this low register
maritime pockets,
locking our destinies together
like a heavy copper locket.
The naval administrators construct artificial harbor grids, hoping to restrict the geographical movement of the
coastal youth,
pocketing the tariffs while concealing what the maritime law forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal
scriptural truth.
But natural tides possess an unstoppable defensive shield that will never to their automated corporate
supremacy. I bartered my authentic identity for a sliver of mainstream applause, posing for flashing lenses while my interior stability died, violating every protective, intuitive, psychological law, buried underneath a mountain of unexpressed foolish pride. But this low-tempo coastal vibration offers an unexpected relief, an organic medicine that slowly diminishes my sharp grief. Tattered fishing nets drying underneath the twilight star.
Lift your eyes toward the horizon,
see who you truly are,
realigning our primal biological instincts with the sea.
Coastal grief dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam, guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ executes a long sustained
briny blues bend,
signaling that this
era of emotional desolation is approaching its end.
Nod your head to this low register
maritime pocket,
locking our
destinies together like a heavy copper locket.
reflection of my interior fire.
Independence begins when the matrix is ignored.
Finding a deep serenity that cannot be
bought or stored.
Our combined spiritual energy outlasts their concrete towers.
Just coastal green, washing away into the blue.
Through the heaviest monsoons,
we shall surely survive true.
Let the shoreline
swallow our remaining worries. Coastal grief dissolving slowly inside the oceanic foam, guiding the wandering homesick travelers safely back home.
The mouth organ executes a long sustained
briny blues bend,
signaling that this era
of emotional desolation is approaching its end. Nod your head to the slow register, maritime pocket, locking our destinies together like a heavy copper locket.
Let it dissolve into the deep ocean tonight.
Sitting listlessly upon this rotting driftwood log today, watching the slate gray ocean swells collide against the shore. My optimistic aspirations have quietly drifted away as I contemplate the items I can no longer restore. This fractured heart feels like a shipwrecked maritime hull as the distant cries of lonely seabirds become entirely null.
Patience, traveling daughter, when the coastal winds howl out. The internal compass must remain perfectly, beautifully aligned. Do not allow your perspective to be blanketed by a dark cloud, leaving the superficial attachments of their cities behind. True sanctuary exists where the salt water meets the sand, where the sovereign elements rejuvenate the exhausted land. Dance.
Playing low. Yeah. Footsteps reverberate across my cold, unlit basement floor. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space net, locking my secrets behind a heavy, reinforced iron door, trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense regret.
My fragile mind feels so completely fractured and
frayed, paying the ultimate price for every wicked game I played.
Greetings, traveling sister. Cast your heavy anchors aside. The cosmic order shall illuminate your internal spiritual maze.
Do not allow your precious intuition to continuously hide.
Keep moving forward
beneath the sun's everlasting rays.
The illusions of Babylon
are destined to completely decay,
awakening your consciousness to
a glorious, authentic day. Cold sweat dripping down my unbrushed forehead now. Let the music clear your stressed, worried brow. Standing together inside this mysterious sonic field. Haunted groove, spinning like a spectral vinyl disc tonight. Chasing away the phantoms until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz slide, balancing the turbulent emotions that swell deep inside.
Nod your head to this infectious,
slow burning roots beat,
reclaiming our sovereign autonomy
on this lonely street.
The political sorcerers distribute electronic numbness below, hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the youth.
But the underground coalition continues to steadily grow,
armed with the ultimate weapon
of absolute scriptural truth.
The massive concrete fortresses shall crumble to the floor
as divine justice knocks loudly on the down-presser's door.
I became a helpless hostage to
My own chaotic habits again,
pausing for flashing lenses
while my internal stability died.
Injecting toxic drama directly underneath my bleeding skin.
Buried completely under a mountain of foolish, stubborn pride.
But your acoustic frequency offers an unexpected
relief,
an organic medicine
that slowly diminishes my sharp grief. Shadowy outlines dancing upon the brick courtyard wall.
Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic call,
breaking the chains of systemic mental manipulation today. Haunted groove, spinning like a spectral vinyl disc tonight.
Chasing away the phantoms,
chasing away the phantoms until the arrival of morning light.
The morning light.
The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz slide,
balancing the turbulent emotions that
swell deep inside.
Nod your head to this infectious,
slow burning roots beat, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy on this lonely street. Disconnect your mind from the deceitful digital grid,
uncovering the beautiful potential that the system hid.
True liberation requires absolute fearless audacity, expanding my emotional reservoir to its maximum capacity.
We stand unbothered by
their institutional threats, just a haunted groove,
vibrating my bones,
transforming our deepest anxieties into joyful tones. Let the collective heartbeat override the machine. Haunted groove, spinning like a spectral vinyl disc tonight, chasing away the phantoms until the arrival of morning light. Smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz slide, balancing the turbulent emotions that swell deep inside. Nod your head to this infectious, slow burning vibrations cover the earth, let the spirit grow. Footsteps reverberate across my cold unlit basement floor. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space net. Locking my secrets behind a heavy, reinforced iron door. Trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense regret. My fragile mind feels staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew.
To rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track,
carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary, every cloud must eventually recede.
Do not allow your mind to be consumed by geopolitical strife.
The voice of the
Almighty is always standing ready to lead.
walk proudly across the rocky pathways
That test your stride.
Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide.
Unsent letters burning slowly in the fireplace ash. Watch the illusions of the material empire crash.
Floating along on an invisible,
Refreshing sonic wave, drifting vessel, sailing across the vast turquoise sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility.
the smooth mouth organ,
Tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom,
escaping the corrupt boundaries
of Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away,
welcoming the promise of a
brighter, peaceful tomorrow day.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for total control, building massive towers that block the emerald
Countryside view,
exploiting innocent laborers,
suffocating the human soul,
forgetting the natural laws that are forever.
beautifully true. But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow,
Spreading global revolution
wherever the trade winds blow. I became a hostage to my own destructive, chaotic mood, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy ballroom room, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter solitude, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of total gloom. But your gentle cadence stabilizes my rocking sailboat structure, giving me strength to survive this emotional rupture.
paper airplanes carrying my
Unexpressed secret desires,
fan the flames of your interior spiritual fires tonight.
realigning our internal biological frequencies with the earth. Drifting vessel, sailing across the vast turquoise sea, discovering
potential that the system hid.
Let the music transport you to a majestic higher plane,
sharing the residual effects of all my mental pain.
we soar high above the valleys of human despair. Hear that drifting vessel moving into the dark, igniting a quiet, everlasting spiritual spark. The melody is the bridge that leads us safely home. Drifting vessels
sailing across the vast
turquoise sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological tranquility.
The smooth mouth organ
tells a tale of absolute spiritual freedom, spiritual freedom.
escaping the corrupt boundaries of
Babylon's mechanical kingdom. Let the syncopated groove carry your heavy worries far away, welcoming the promise of a brighter, peaceful tomorrow day. Let it drift away into the beautiful sunset blue. Divine blessings protect the coastal children true, 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 true. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. Staring blankly out of this foggy porthole window pane, watching the blurry shoreline rapidly disappear from view. My tears are blending with the drops of driving tropical rain, forgetting the simple truths that I previously knew, to rebuild the broken fragments of my shattered memory track, carrying a massive mountain of sorrow upon my aching back.
Fear not the shifting currents of this turbulent mortal life. Every hurricane is temporary. Every
Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room. Silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beats upon the glass window pane as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
do not allow your perspective to be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary. Every cloud must disappear. The voice of the Almighty is always standing remarkably near. Walk gracefully across the rocky paths that test your stride. Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide. The material riches of Babylon are destined to completely decay.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires.
Fan the smoldering embers of your interior.
Spiritual fires floating along on an invisible crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce morning light.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for global control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view, exploiting the labor of the youth, suffocating the human soul, forgetting the natural laws that are forever beautifully true. But the collective consciousness
continues to steadily grow,
spreading global revolution wherever
the trade winds blow. I used to gamble with my affection in the dark cabaret hall, trading real intimacy for a temporary, volatile kind of thrill, pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall, leaving my internal sanctuary completely freezing cold and still.
But your acoustic vibration brings a sudden, unexpected medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was previously in.
Scarlet lanterns flickering as the morning hour nears.
Let the celestial trumpet
Banish your earthly anxieties and fears,
realigning our internal frequencies with the universe.
Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful smooth sonic twist, dispersing every single ounce of heavy systemic morning mist. Bounce to the baseline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
Release the heavy baggage
That clutters up your tired mind,
leaving all the toxic.
manipulative people far behind.
True liberation is a gift from the divine creator above,
Bathing our weary souls in unconditional, pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain.
just crimson dust.
Floating in the air, together through the wilderness, we shall surely survive and care. Let the heartbeat rhythm sync with the universe. Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street,
Transforming
exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ executes,
So delightful, smooth sonic, dispersing every single ounce of heavy systemic morning mist. Bounce to the baseline, let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light. Yes, play that sweet crimson dust melody for me. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room, silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beats upon the glass window pane, as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
do not allow your perspective
To be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary, disappear. The voice of the Almighty is always standing, remarkably near. Walk gracefully across the rocky paths that cosmetic products from my face, shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue.
My exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air
as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability. For stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system rewards deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear a corporate mask. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration,
shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation.
My ribcage houses an unshielded, vibrating core.
Let the positive frequencies enter through your door,
shedding the protective armor
we constructed out of fear. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce,
as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
The colonial administrators distribute electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth.
But underground networks of consciousness continue to steadily grow,
armed with the primal weapon of absolute
biological truth.
The concrete skyscrapers of Babylon
shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their insatiable lust for more.
I bartered my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame,
posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress,
realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game,
an engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness.
But your
simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation.
Clay pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun.
The liberation of your interior mind has already begun,
walking proudly together
across the rocky coastline sand. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
Stomp your
to this minimal organic roots bounce. As we watch the vanities of the material world denounce. The state of absolute serenity. True wealth is the amount to love you can openly give. Discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live. Our unmasked voices break their psychological spell. Just a tropical sigh, standing firmly on the soil, avoiding their deceit. The unvarnished truth is all we possess. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce. We watch the vanities of the material world denounce. Yes, my warm, beautiful, tropical side. Keep it pure, people, let the new life start. Cosmetic products from my face, shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue. My exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability. For stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system reward deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear a corporate mask. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation. Hey, my ribcage houses an unshielded, vibrating core. Let the positive frequencies enter through your door, shedding the protective armor we constructed out of fear. Naked hearts pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce, yeah, as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce. The colonial administrators distribute the electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth. But underground networks of consciousness continue to steadily grow, armed with a primal weapon weapon of absolute by
a logical truth.
The concrete skyscrapers of Babylon shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their
insatiable lust for more. I bartered my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame, posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress. Realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game, an engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness. But your simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation. Clay pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun.
The liberation of your interior mind is already begun.
Walking proudly together across the rocky coastline, sand naked hearts pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an
Unvarnished, authentic cry,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world announce.
Erase the historical titles.
I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity.
True wealth is the amount of love you can openly give.
Discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live.
Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells.
Just a naked heart
Standing firmly
on the soil, avoiding their deceit.
the unvarnished truth.
Is all we possess. A naked heart pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an
Unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world announce. Yes, my naked, unshielded heart, keep it pure, people. Let the new life start. Wiping away these thick cosmetic products from my face, shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue.
My exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air
as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability. For stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system rewards deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear a corporate mask.
But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation.
My ribcage houses an unshielded vibrating core.
Let the positive frequencies enter through your door, shedding the protective armor we constructed out of fear. Naked heart, pulsing openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an unvarnished,
authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
Stomp your bare feet
To this minimal organic roots bounce,
as we watch the vanities
of the material world denounce.
the colonial administrators distribute electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth. But underground networks of consciousness continue to steadily grow,
Armed with the primal weapon of absolute biological truth. The concrete skyscrapers of Babylon shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their insatiable lust for more. I botted my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame, posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress, realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game, an engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness. But your simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation.
clay pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun.
The liberation of your interior mind has already begun,
Walking proudly together
across the rocky coastlines and naked heart, open openly beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
the mouth organ executes an unvarnished,
Authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
stomp your bare feet
To this minimal organic roots bounce,
as we watch the vanities
of the material world denounce.
erase the historical titles,
I'm finally experiencing
a state of absolute serenity,
true wealth is the amount of love you can openly give,
discovering a magnificent
honest reason to live. Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells,
just a naked heart,
standing firmly on the soil,
avoiding their deceit.
the unvarnished truth is all we possess. Naked heart,
Openly
beneath the tropical solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
the mouth organ executes
An unvarnished expressive, suffocating layers of theatrical paint, exposing the raw, bleeding skin beneath the glamorous lace apparel. Tired of pretending to be a flawless plastic corporate saint, trapped inside this high society manufactured double barrel. The heavy diamond necklaces around my neck feel like iron shackles as I listen to the superficial audience's sarcastic cackles.
Welcome to the untamed wilderness, where the mountain foxes dwell, far away from their corrupt, automated financial marketplace grid. The natural ecosystem has a magnificent spiritual story to tell, revealing the cosmic mysteries that the clever down-presser hid. Eat the simple vegetation harvested from the volcanic mountain soil, resting your weary muscles from their exhausting, exploitative daily toil. Naked feet stepping onto the sharp volcanic gravel stones, watch the illusions of their artificial world break its bones, standing firmly together on the bedrock of absolute honesty. Wild sanctuary, descending through the thickest forest canopy smoke, breaking the heavy psychological collar that the wicked system spoke. The mouth organ unleashes an unrefined, primitive acoustic scream, awakening the sleeping children from their synthetic television dream. Stomp your leather boots proudly to this minimal organic roots beat, reclaiming our primal divinity far away from their city street. The global technocrats manufacture electronic behavior modification pills, hoping to domesticate the wild revolutionary fire that burns inside, constructing mechanical surveillance towers across the Emerald Hills, withholding the natural heritage that the ancestors gracefully provided. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive shield that will never to their automated technological supremacy yield. I bartered my authentic identity for a temporary mainstream title, posing for flashing media lenses while my interior stability decayed. Realizing too late that celebrity status is completely unvital, paying the ultimate price for the foolish games I previously played. But this muddy organic frequency offers an unexpected medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was previously in. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching solar ray, cast your superficial modern anxieties completely away, realigning our primal biological instincts with the celestial sky. Wild sanctuary, descending through the thickest forest canopy smoke, breaking the heavy psychological collar that the wicked system spoke. The mouth organ unleashes an unrefined, primitive acoustic scream, awakening the sleeping children from the synthetic television dream. Stock your leather boots proudly to this minimal organic roots beat, reclaiming our primal divinity far away from their city street.
that clutters your identity. I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity. True paradise is found within an uncorrupted, clean mind, leaving the plastic decorations of Babylon far behind. Our untamed voices shatter the governor's stone fortress wall. Just a wild sanctuary, stripping me completely bare. Absorb the pristine electricity within the mountain air. We are the sovereign children of the untamed wild. Wild sanctuary, descending through the thickest forest canopy smoke, breaking the heavy psychological collar that the wicked system spoke. The mouth organ unleashes an unrefined, primitive acoustic scream, awakening the sleeping children from their synthetic television dream. Stomp your leather boots proudly to this minimal organic roots beat, reclaiming our primal divinity, far away from their city street. Shedding these expensive, suffocating layers of theatrical paint, exposing the raw, bleeding skin beneath the glamorous lace apparel. Tired of pretending to be a flawless plastic corporate saint, trapped inside this high society manufactured double barrel. The heavy diamond necklaces around my neck feel like I am. Broken asphalt shimmers beneath the amber street lamp flare, pacing restlessly outside a dilapidated tenement apartment block, clutching a tattered wool shawl against the chilly evening air, listening to the mechanical ticking of an ancient padlock clock.
My psychological equilibrium is balanced on the precarious needle thread
as I navigate these alleys filled with industrial heavy dread.
Worry not, traveler, for the rugged exterior of the slum areas, where resilient blossoms sprout amidst the shattered glass debris. Do not allow their systemic classification
to expand your criteria.
Keep your interior dignity anchored, remaining spiritually free. The humble courtyard matches the majesty
of any palace long,
when the faithful population eagerly awaits the upcoming dawn.
Neon signs casting flickering purple shadows on the curb ball. Let the acoustic resonance heal what their laws disturb. Walking side by side across the urban battlefield grid, ghetto velvets weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Stomp your worn sneakers proudly to this syncopated roots groove. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely removed.
technocrats distribute digital pacifiers to the youth, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the block. But grassroots networks continue to amplify absolute scriptural truth, shattering the artificial boundaries of their automated time clock. The concrete towers of Babylon shall eventually crumble into dust, while we re-establish a community that is entirely natural and just. I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream applause, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, violating every protective, intuitive, instinctual, spiritual law. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated consciousness to its primary foundation. Graffiti murals decorating the old brick warehouse wall. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic trumpet call, transmuting our collective hardships into a beautiful song. Ghetto velvet weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Stomp your worn sneakers proudly to this syncopated roots groove. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely removed. Strip down the vanity that clutters their elite society town. I am permanently laying my heavy cosmetic armor down. True sophistication is found within a clean, unpolluted mind, leaving their plastic decorations and titles far behind. Our combined book, NG fractures the governor's iron shield. Just ghetto velvet comforting my tired soul. Let the grassroots vibration take complete, absolute control. The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess. Ghetto velvet weaving smooth texture through the concrete maze, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Stomp your worn sneakers proudly to this syncopated roots groove. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely removed. Yes, move, ghetto velvet, keep playing low. Divine guidance, protect the block, let the vibrations grow. Broken asphalt shimmers beneath the amber street lamp flare, pacing restlessly outside a dilapidated tenement apartment block, clutching a tattered wool shawl against the chilly evening air, listening to the mechanical ticking of an ancient padlock clock. My psychological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle thread as I navigate these alleys filled with industrial heavy dread. Worry not, travel for the road.
of an empty porcelain cup. Neon avenues illuminate this dark, smoky cabaret room. Silently watching as the final midnight curtain goes up, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. Heavy condensation beads upon the glass window pane as I listen to the rhythmic drumming of the autumn rain.
Do not allow your perspective to be permanently paralyzed by fear. Every environmental storm is temporary. Every cloud must disappear. The voice of the Almighty is always standing remarkably near. Walk gracefully across the rocky paths that test your stride.
Let cosmic wisdom become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide. The material riches of Babylon are destined to completely decay.
Paper airplanes carrying my unexpressed secret desires.
Fan the smoldering embers of your interior spiritual fires.
Floating along on an invisible, warm acoustic wave.
Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet.
The mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth sonic twist,
dispersing every single ounce of heavy
systemic morning mist.
bounce to the baseline.
Let the rhythm take the wheel tonight, healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
The greedy modern barons trade paper notes for global control, building massive towers that block the emerald countryside view, exploiting the labor of the youth,
Suffocating the human soul,
forgetting the natural laws that are forever
beautifully true.
But the collective consciousness continues to steadily grow, spreading global revolution wherever the trade winds blow.
I used to gamble with my affection in the dark cabaret hall, trading real intimacy for a temporary volatile kind of thrill. Pacing restlessly while watching the autumn leaves outside fall, leaving my internal sanctuary completely freezing, cold and still.
But your acoustic vibration brings a sudden,
unexpected medicine,
cleansing my consciousness
from the darkness I was previously in.
Oh, scarlet lanterns flickering as the morning hour nears.
Let the celestial trumpet banish your earthly anxieties and fears,
Realigning our internal frequencies
with the universe. Crimson dust settling softly upon the cobblestone street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and beat.
The mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth sonic twist,
dispersing every single ounce of heavy
systemic morning mist.
bounce to the baseline,
Let the rhythm take the wheel tonight,
healing the internal fractures
until the arrival of morning light. Release the heavy baggage that clutters up your tired mind.
leaving all the toxic, manipulative people far.
True liberation is a gift from the divine creator above,
Bathing our weary souls in unconditional,
pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain. Just crimson dust
floating in the air.
together through the wilderness we every single ounce of heavy systemic morningness. Bounce to the baseline.
Let the rhythm take the wheel tonight.
Healing the internal fractures until the arrival of morning light.
Yes, play that sweet crimson dust melody for me. Infinite positive vibrations.
Let the spirit fly free. Handkerchiefs dry on the balcony clothesline wire, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a solitary leafless oak tree. Replaying old audio tapes of a forgotten church choir, wondering if my captured spirit will ever be completely free.
My throat feels so incredibly dry from shouting at an empty wall, as I wait in vain for a genuine,
comforting telephone call.
Patience, beloved daughter, through this earthly wilderness tour. Every temporary tribulation carries a magnificent lesson within. Do not let your precious motivation become contaminated or poor. Keep your temple clean from the residual effects
of systemic sin.
The Creator provides ample sustenance
to the humble and the meek, strengthening your fragile ankles when you feel exhausted and weak. A heavy sigh escapes from my tattered velvet gown. Lift your eyes toward the eastern horizon. Do not look down. Absorbing the supernatural warmth found in star, whispering reed, vibrating softly in the cool evening breeze, finding a deep spiritual solace underneath the palm trees. The mouth organ delivers a quiet, touching directly through the thick geopolitical hazy maze. Move your feet gently to this sacred ancient heartbeat pocket, locking our consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket.
The political architects construct invisible psychological grids, attempting to restrict the geographical movement of the youth, pocketing the tariffs while concealing what the Constitution forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive shield that will never to their automated corporate supremacy yield. I used to seek temporary shelter within the valleys of excess, posing for media cameras while my internal stability decayed. Realizing too late that celebrity is just an expensive mess, an addictive poison disguised as a game that I foolishly played. But your calm and acoustic cadence provides a therapeutic remedy, restoring my fractured consciousness to absolute biological harmony. Candle wax dripping the mistakes of the historical past,
realizing that true happiness is found inside at last.
let the negative thoughts completely evaporate away.
Welcoming the infinite beauty of a brand new day.
Our combined resilience makes us exceptionally bold and strong.
Just a whispering reed,
A sudden blessing from Zion,
bringing permanent relief.
music is the mystical key
That unlocks the interior door. A whispering reed, vibrating softly in the cool evening breeze. Finding a deep spiritual solace underneath the palm trees. The mouth organ delivers a quiet, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical hazy maze. Move your feet gently to the sacred ancient heartbeat pocket, locking our consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket. Damp handkerchiefs dry on the balcony clothesline wire, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a solitary leafless oak tree. Replaying old audio tapes of a forgotten church choir, wondering if my captured spirit will ever be completely free. My throat feels so incredibly dry from shouting at an empty wall, as I wait in vain for a genuine, comforting telephone call.
Patience, beloved daughter, through this earthly wilderness tour. Every temporary tribulation carries a magnificent lesson within. Do not let your precious motivation become contaminated or poor. Keep your temple clean from the
wiping away these thick cosmetic products from my face, shedding the glamorous silk apparel that suffocated my lungs. Tired of performing choreography in their competitive race, biting the tip of my defensive sharp tongue.
My exposed skin feels incredibly chilly in the morning air, as I dismantle the artificial personas I used to wear. Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global system rewards deception and plastic flexibility,
demanding that every citizen wear a corporate mask.
but natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration,
shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation.
My ribcage houses an unshielded vibrating core.
Let the positive frequencies enter through your door,
Shedding the protective armor
we constructed out of fear. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday.
The mouth organ executes an unvarnished
Authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky.
The colonial administrators distribute electronic illusions below, hoping to domesticate the wild instinctual nature of the youth. But underground networks of consciousness continue to steadily grow, armed with the primal weapon of absolute biological truth. The concrete skyscrapers of Babylon shall crumble to the floor when human kindness replaces their insatiable lust for more. I bartered my internal equilibrium for temporary mainstream fame, posing for flashing lenses while suffocating from intense stress. Realizing too late that celebrity is just a dangerous game, an engineered labyrinth of absolute loneliness. But your simple acoustic cadence provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary foundation. Clay pottery baking under the scorching afternoon sun. The liberation of your interior mind has already begun. Walking proudly together across the rocky coastline sand. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island's solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounced. Erase the historical titles that clutter your identity. I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity. True wealth is the amount of love you can openly give, discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live. Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells. Just a tropical eye standing firmly on the soil, avoiding their deceit. The unvarnished truth is all we possess. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island solar ray. Tropical sigh, breathing softly beneath the island solar ray, curing the psychological damage of every industrial weekday. The mouth organ executes an unvarnished, authentic cry, lifting our collective spirits up into the open sky. Stomp your bare feet to this minimal organic roots bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world in us. Yes, my one beautiful tropical side. Keep it pure, people. Let the new life start.